What's up, dude? Back with another one. Today, I'm just coming out of a 8-hour shift, and I want to talk about something I'm very passionate about. As a first-time hunter, and, well, a hunter from now on, I want to talk about something that made me successful. Or, this is what something, if you're hunting and new to hunting, this would be a good video to watch to make yourself successful, or what made me successful, as you see in these examples here. But apart from that, I have a bunch to talk about, so let's just get into it now. Alright, so don't mind my handwriting and everything, but here we go. So where, what, and why is usually what I like to say, and it's better to write this down than to use anything else. My friend that does trades told me to write things down, and it makes you remember it more, so that's what I've been doing for everything and for anything that I've been learning so far. So where, obviously where you're hunting at, where's your location, public, private, where you're sitting at, you know what I mean? Are you sitting in your same tree stand? Did you move your tree stand over there? Did you, are you sitting over a new corn pile? Did you just put that corn pile out? Are you sitting under a scrape? Are you sitting, there's a lot. There's a lot to go down on that, you know what I mean? So just figure out where you're going to go from there. Set your yardage, when I killed that doe, insert clip here, when I killed that doe, I actually set my yardage because I didn't have a rangefinder at that point, and also I didn't really have a chance to get my rangefinder out and check it. My wife was recording the video, and the crossbow was on my, in my hands, and I was straining to even hold the crossbow up at that point. I was in a position for like 20 minutes straight. But apart from that, you want to set your yardage out, have it already set, so when you pull your bow back or you pull your crossbow up, you know that, oh, that's a 20 yard, maybe it's a little bit 30, then maybe you'll check it. But, set your yardage, know your yardage, and apart from that, let's go. Oh yeah, also like mark your spots on your map. All your spots that you would find, your honey holes, just mark them. It'll make it easier at the end of the day, and also you won't get as lost. Trail markers if you're old school, topo maps or whatever. What you're hunting. So, this is obvious. Deer, is what I'm talking about in this video. But one of the things I like to say, and that made me a better deer hunter, it's weird to say this, squirrel hunting. Squirrel hunting taught me a lot. From skinning an animal, from all the way down to hunting the animal. And you're traversing so much land. I mean, so much land. Like, the only reason why I found most of my spots, and I even said it in the videos, was because of squirrel hunting. I'm using a single shot shotgun, and I'm going around just pumping squirrels out of places, and I find deer. That spot that I found was off of 2 squirrel hunts that I was coming off of, and I went back there with my crossbow, and I just found a honey hole of deer that early season hunt. From now on, I'm going there on an early season hunt because those deer just walk that edge for white oaks and red oaks. And that's another thing for where vegetation and all that. You want to be somewhere where the deer are at. You know what I mean? You don't want to be going somewhere and there's no deer there. You're just fucking guessing every time. That's why I'm saying squirrel hunting will put you in a position where you find those deer. And when you're even deer hunting too, that will also put you in a position to find more deer. Because when I killed that button buck during gun season, I told my friend I seen a big rack deer behind me. I seen it, and I don't know what was going on. I dragged the deer out. I was having a difficult time. It was cold, wet, in the rain. I was calling my wife, all happy, and then I turn around and I see a big old deer with a big old rack, and I was like, oh man, you're gonna have to go back there, I told my friend. And he wasn't even convinced to go back there until I told him again, go back there, you're definitely gonna get a chance on that deer. And lo and behold, picture popped up right here. If I'm not lazy enough, he got the deer. So that's you want to be able to know that there's deer in that area, whether it's doe or that was fawn, it don't matter. But yeah, back to the what Squirrel hunting is really good for just, walking land, finding new places, seeing deer tracks. Squirrels, deer listen for squirrel too, because they eat the same thing. They find squirrels. Most likely deer are in that area, because it's like a raven and a crow kind of thing. Your reasons for hunting. Really, honestly, for me, and I don't know if I've said this before in a video, it was to, one, get out the house, two, experience something new, and three, it's a God-given right. I mean, I honestly think that everyone should get out and hunt if they're able to. You know what I mean? It's a pleasant experience. It's the same thing as, I feel like, mixed martial arts. I feel like everyone should be able to fight. I feel like everyone should be able to hunt and shoot a gun and care for their family with the meat they put on the table. Ethically killing an animal. And actually, that brings me into our last topic. Ethics. Why is a really big one too. I can probably get into that after this convo, but ethics is a really big one. Or ethical things. Don't go out poaching, or anything out the ordinary, shooting deer and then tagging in a different spot. I've heard people doing it too, and I'm not a party pooper. I ain't gonna be like, oh, you can't do that. But if you respect yourself enough, you just kill a deer that you have the tag of. You know what I mean? I don't really feel like getting in trouble anyways and getting a fine for 10 years or whatever, losing my hunting license for this season. I'm not dealing with that. It's better just to ethically kill the deer, ethically shoot the deer. Don't take shots that aren't dumb, and be mindful of your weapon. You know what I mean? Make sure you're shooting responsibly. And there's be responsible. This is one of the main things. Responsibility is key. All right, so some main takeaways here. I mean, there's not too many. I just randomly spurred this on when I was working a couple nights ago, and I was like, well, I want to make a video about something, and what's any better than what helped me? And to end this video out, I wanted to give some tips and what helped me out at the end of the day to really get a deer. And I would like to say one of the big ones is get you a buddy that knows what they're doing. I mean, if I didn't have a friend that didn't know what they were doing, and the person that killed the 9-point, if I didn't have him, he would have. I mean, I would not have anyone. Like, I would be very in the dark about my whole situation, and he is the main reason that I've been fishing and hunting for so long in my life and been able to even kill a deer. I like to say he was the reason. He helped me when I killed my first deer, and he helped me when I killed my second deer. And I'm not going to say that I couldn't kill a deer on my own. I'm pretty sure, I'm more than confident that I can kill a deer and skin it, process it, do whatever I need to do on my own. But to an extent that have someone guiding you, watching you, it's a really big help. It makes your mind at ease, because I'm a big worry rat sometimes with how I handle shit. And when I see him do his thing, and I do my thing in a particular way, and I see his way work way better than mine, and then I fix my way to work like his, but ultimately it's not his skills, it's my skills. It really comes together at the end of the day. When I just started squirrel hunting, it taught me how to skin an animal. I've never skinned an animal in my life until I squirrel hunted. I've never filleted anything until I filleted a fish. And those two skills right there helped me skin a deer. I did way better than I ever thought I did when I skinned when I quartered and did everything with my first deer, you know what I mean? I did way better than I ever thought I would do. And I'm not knowledgeable in anything about cutting a deer up. I'm still trying to learn, the whole hindquarters, round of eye, whole biology of the deer, I'm still keening in on it. And that's the new hunter thing, you know what I mean? You want to keep learning as much as you can. Even when you're an experienced hunter, keep learning, keep going. You know what I mean? There's no stopping in just, oh, I know everything now. Because if you go to a new spot in a new state, you don't know anything, you know what I mean? I want to go hog hunting. I want to do deep sea fishing. My tactics probably won't work in the new area I put myself in. So always learn is one main thing, and I'll have a best friend that can help you out, and a good family. What tactics did I use for the 2 deer that I killed? Now, let me tell you here. Let me sit down for this one and open a lovely can of encouragement. I really, on the first one, I got lucky. I just saw a funnel where the deer were walking, and my friend told me of the red oaks and the white oaks that were dropping. I never really noticed them. I noticed that there are acorns dropping, but I didn't notice them as much. Hey, kitty. But she's in heat right now, so she's going to be meowing. Yeah, you want to just be... It was a funnel, and a lot of deer were walking in front of me. I missed so many deer on that day, too. That's another thing you're going to miss. And main reason I didn't have my yardage set out, for one, I was not confident in the shot. I wasn't practicing with my crossbow. As soon as I did every one of those steps, I was able to kill that one deer. I set my yardage out. I was literally on my last arrow because I missed 2 times before that on deer that I shouldn't have missed on. So, it all came down to, and I even prayed to hit that deer, and I got it, and I respectfully took it, which is something a lot of people can't say they could do. Bumping deer, it's kind of my thing now. I kind of like bumping deer, but a still hunt is nice. I like to do a nice still hunt. I've killed deer in both situations now, so I'm really looking for a mix between both. I like them both. On my bow hunts and on my crossbow hunts, I'll probably still. Obviously, it's hard to move unless you're using a traditional, and even then, you're not gonna get 10 yards within a deer with a traditional bow on the ground. But when I killed the button buck, I was walking on a logging road, and I was bumping deer. Me and my friend were both walking, and we bumped the deer. It ran off. He made a little mat, and it turned around on me, and I was able to get a shot on it. Shot it. Was able to respectfully kill it. And for the first one, like I said, I was in a funnel, and I just was able to. They were walking right in front of me. I was able to position myself in a perfect spot with good thermal. Didn't even know about thermals then, but my thermals were pretty on point, I'm guessing. And my wind was decent. It had to have been better than... I don't know. They were behind us. They came from behind us, didn't smell us. Or another thing is, that spot I was at was near the trail. It's near a public trail where people can walk their dogs and everything. So them deer are used to people being that close. So when it smelt us, I guess it thought we were on the trail. When it got close to us, it started stomping and kind of trying to blow, but it was too late by then. I hit her. I already had my sights set on it, so I was able to put it down. It's a game, It's all a game we play that, eventually some of us win and some of us lose. The forest has been real dead for me these past few weeks, so I haven't been able to get out. The days I have been getting out, we haven't even seen a squirrel when we're using a squirrel dog, so it's been rough. But, we're going to go out coyote hunting tonight, and hopefully we may get something. My first yote, that'll be a good video if I get my first yote. But yeah, here soon I'm going to be coming out with more videos, more ideas are going to be flowing through my mind. I'm trying to grind up this nice hobby I have. I kind of like the grind I have. Thanks for the views on most of the videos I've been getting and the responses on anything. Yeah, I like to hear anything, criticism or not. I will respond to it because it's not like I have a lot to respond to anyways. But check out my TikTok. I post random stuff on there. If I got anything else. Yeah, that's it for today. If you want to save this thing, this little thing I have here, I'll post it or whatever. When I kill the animal, I don't want to post that on YouTube. I've been able to get away with it so far, but it's not like I'm making money from my YouTube, so that's why I posted. So maybe I'll come out with the Patreon and I'll be able to post the whole thing with that. Oh, calm down. But if not, it's whatever. I don't want to. She's playing with her spring. I don't want to post something that doesn't give no value and has no value in general. I want y'all to enjoy what I post or not enjoy it at all, and don't give me money at all. You know, I don't want to throw out my Cash App and be like, hey, you guys, donate money to me, just because I exist. I kind of realize that's not a way to go about stuff. You want to be able to give worth to people. That's why they give you money. But apart from that, I also don't want to receive money like I'm a panhandler. I make money on my own. I'm employed. I'm gonna try to keep being employed, and I'm gonna keep trying to make money and keep trying to impress you guys with videos that I make. My family, that keep trying to impress them. And I've been rambling, but this is kind of the thing I like about my YouTube channel. I kind of just want it to be a little therapy session for me and whoever else is watching this. I really don't think it matters at the end of the day anyways. People can make fun of me or people can hate on me. There's a lot of people that will or won't. It doesn't really matter. A lot of people won't watch this. Watch time is below like 30 seconds anyways. I really don't care. I post what gets me the most views and for those 30 seconds, and then if you really want to see the full story and are interested in the rest of this Mexican here, go ahead and click on the rest of the videos I got. But yeah, this it's a long video, but I'm gonna go ahead and edit this up, get this posted probably by tonight or tomorrow. Hopefully I get a coyote tonight, and these next few days I go hunting. Hopefully I get something. But apart from that, I'm gonna try to come up with video ideas. I don't know what, but I'm gonna keep coming up with something, stuff like this maybe. Tactics, or I don't know, a video if y'all want a video on specifically tactics. I'm in Kentucky, so I can talk about that. No one really talks about whitetail hunting in Kentucky, so if you want a video, I can do an in-depth video on that. I'm willing to go hours into video depth stuff, live streaming. If I can get up to 50 subscribers, I will live stream myself talking about shit like this nonsense. But thank you guys. This is going on long enough. I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully I'll make a new one whenever. Peace.